What is good, YouTube? Greg here, and today is another reaction video. I don't know. I think if this is edited correctly, this should be after the Level Devil video. Hopefully it did good. I have no idea because it's just privated right now. I haven't uploaded it yet. It's just private. It's uploaded, but just on private. So we are reacting to why superpowers would suck in real life. Me personally, I don't think that shit would suck in real life. Just because it depends if I get to choose my superpower, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to choose a superpower, I think it's going to be like something similar to Lelouch's, where I can command somebody to do something, you know what I'm saying? Not like on no weird shit. Not on no weird shit. Not on no weird shit, bro. But I might take over the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would have to do something like that, bro. Not gonna lie. Like I'll be like, oh, I command you to do my schoolwork. Cause I am in the dorm. I've been in the dorm for like the last month. Wait, I don't know where you've been if you haven't watched. If you're new, subscribe, of course. But or I command you to let me off the hook to do something, bro. Like to rob something, bro. Or like take over the world. I feel like I could take over the world that way. You know what I'm saying? I think I can get like unlimited access to anything. Like I think I could get my way up to the president, to the fact where I'd be like, we need a world meeting, bro. And while I'm there, I get a speech and I command everybody to be under me. And I create world peace that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go out the way Zero or Lelouch did, or was it Nero, Zero, whatever the nigga name is, bro. I don't think I'm gonna go out that way, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna create world peace that way, bro. I'm gonna come up with some laws, bro, and everybody in that world, I'm gonna be on every screen, every broadcast, every radio, and they gonna hear me, bro. I think that's gonna be my superpower, not gonna lie. But let's get into the why superpowers would suck in real life. God damn it, bro. I keep fucking...
Invisibility.
All right, let's go.
To some people, invisibility would be a dream superpower. They fantasize about all the things they could do without being noticed. Not exactly heroic things, but when you look closer, it's not as cool as it sounds.
Why?
Here's the problem. For you to see, light has to hit the back of your eyes. But if you're invisible, light would just pass through you, leaving you blind. And if somehow your eyes could catch light, they would still be visible, making you a pair of floating eyeballs. Just creepy. To go fully invisible, you need to be completely naked.
Okay, that's
Not that
cool.
some of you would mind that, but you wouldn't be able to carry anything either, and since no one can see you, they would crash into you all the time. You better not use perfume or even make noise breathing. People would still know you are there. Plus, if you're thinking that you could rob a bank...
Mouth breathing, bro. I don't even mouth breathe, bro. No, actually, I was sick. There was a week in between when I was recording videos where I was dead, dying, bro. I was mouth breathing when I slept. I used to wake up with eye boogers. I couldn't open my eyes. I was so sick. I had never been that sick in recent years, bro.
A thermal camera would still spot your heat radiation, making it nearly impossible to sneak in undetected.
Damn.
Intangibility.
Right, cool.
Picture this. You've just unlocked intangibility.
Oh,
you're super excited, so you decide to phase your hand through a wall.
Yep.
But the moment you activate your powers, you drop straight through the floor, sinking into the earth. You either deactivate your powers and become fused into rock, suffocating to death, or continue sinking until you reach the molten center.
Bro, I don't got no control over it. Like, I can't just, like... I mean, you right. Like, I'm gonna go through the ground and shit, but, like, I can't control it to where I just want to put my arm through the wall. Like, I feel like that would take training. Right? I would just have to put my arm through the wall there without falling. Like, oh, only my legs don't need to phase through, right? My legs don't need to phase through. Bro, I think it just take training, bro. I just think it take training, bro. I don't think this would... It might happen.
Of the earth
if you don't know how to use it.
Unable to do anything, waiting until you decide to die. Super speed.
Okay.
A moderate super speed of about 190.
He's gonna say your fucking leg muscles are gonna fucking burst open or some shit like that. And your fucking body can't handle moving that quick without like a fucking mask or some shit.
Miles per hour, like dashes, wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
The problems would be minimal.
Exactly.
But if we're talking about speed similar to the Flash, without Speed Force, then it would be a disaster waiting to happen.
But doesn't doesn't the Flash have to eat like hella or no, I think I'm up A Train.
You would have to generate an enormous amount of force, far greater than what the human body can handle, and it would cause your legs to simply rip off your body.
Yeah, I fucking
Here's another
told
thing.
you, bro.
Air isn't empty. It's filled with elements like oxygen and nitrogen, plus tons of tiny dust particles.
We
As
make
you
a
move through
suit
air,
made for
you're
that,
rubbing
bro.
against these particles, generating friction that produces
I got a
heat.
widow speak, y'all chill, bro. Oh shit, okay, we got good animation now.
Moving at super speed would generate enough heat to burn your entire body.
Alright, bro.
Let's say you don't burn.
That's
You
why I'm gonna
still need
have
to
a
see where you're
fucking suit
going.
on, bro.
Human
You're right.
perception isn't adapted to handle high speeds, so moving at super speed would make everything blurry.
Yeah, he's
The speed
actually
at which
right,
you
bro.
think would need to match your physical speed. Otherwise, you would just crash into things.
He's
Possibly
right, bro.
doing what A-Train did, just running through people. And in
He's
the
right.
case that your perception does keep up, the world around you would seem so slow that you'd basically be stuck in time. Having
What?
super speed would also mean burning millions of calories every day, so
Yeah.
you'd go broke, buying all the food needed to keep your metabolism satisfied. Teleportation. As you
This
might
gotta
know,
be-
the
this
Earth
can't
is
be
in
that
constant
bad, bro.
motion through space, moving at around 67,000 miles per hour. It rotates, orbits the sun, and the solar system orbits around the center of the galaxy. If you wanted to teleport, you would need to calculate the exact position of the Earth through space.
Fuck no, you
or else
don't,
you would
bro.
teleport into space.
Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. No, you don't, bro. This one, I don't agree with this one. I feel like you would just, if you've been there before, you should be able to teleport there. Or like, if you think of a place, I feel like, nah, bro.
Dying
Nah,
instantly. Immortality.
bro.
If you were given the
this
choice
this
between
bad.
dying in 1 year or becoming immortal, what would you choose? The choice seems obvious,
Damn,
doesn't it?
I'll become
You're thinking
immortal, I
that
ain't
being
gonna lie.
immortal would be much better than dying in a year, right? But if
Yeah.
you're immortal, you would have to watch everyone you love die over and over again until you don't
Alright,
have any
man.
emotional feelings anymore. You would live to see the human race die out. You would see the world end, and ultimately, you would be drifting in space all alone for eternity. Time stop.
I'm gonna figure
Oh,
out a way to
time
end
stop.
it, bro.
The superpower desired by many. Time stop would be a dream come true for some individuals for obvious reasons, but in reality, it would be a nightmare
Dale?
come true for some individuals for obvious reasons, but in
I know what
reality,
type
it would
of-
be a
I know
nightmare.
what kind of man you are. Dale went outside, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I would use it for this. I ain't gonna cap.
The moment you stop time, the molecules of air around you would stop as well, making it impossible to breathe. It also means photons would stop, rendering you unable to see.
See, bro, that's that shit, bro.
So you stop time and become unable to breathe or see until you either resume time or just die. Great power, huh? Super strength. Super strength sounds awesome, right?
Hell
In real
yeah.
life, though, it's a mess. Everything's designed for regular people, meaning that if you were super strong, you would be breaking doorknobs, keyboards, and glasses left and right.
Hell yeah.
Imagine going to hug your mom and breaking her spine because you don't know how to control your strength yet. Having super strength doesn't
See,
mean
that's
you're
the shit you
indestructible
just
either.
train, bro.
If you punch a wall, for example, because of Newton's third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The force that you applied to the wall would be applied back to you with the same intensity, knocking you back and breaking your hand.
Bro, you just train for that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just train for that shit, bro. Hopefully y'all like that video. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still choosing the same superpower. I think I am outside the box a little bit. So I think I could get away. I think it's gonna take some time to find connections on how I can take over the world. You know what I'm saying? Find the chief of police. Then let me get the chief of police to the fucking somebody in the government, and then let me get to the government, to like the Supreme Court, to the fucking president, to the fucking broadcasters all over the world, where I can just easily take over the world. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, well, like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 400, unless we already hit it when this video is out, because we're super close. I think we're like 20 away. So just keep subscribing, keep sharing. Love y'all. And peace.